How you say good afternoon? Okay. And huh? Pardon?
I asked them if the microphone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anybody here, right? Okay. Now we continue the lecture for the second one. Remember, in the morning before lunch, we explained about the mind development.
Recuerdan que en la mañana hablamos del desarrollo de la mente. Ahora vamos a continuar.
And how to develop mind, how to meditation, right?
¿Cómo vamos a desarrollar nuestra
We have two kind to practice.
Vamos a practicar dos clases de meditación.
First, calm meditation.
Es la meditación de calma.
What I mean calm meditation? Say Pali say somatha.
Meditación
Yeah,
calma.
I like to add some word. Recognize about Pali word somatha.
Quiero pedirles que recuerden ciertas
Somatha,
palabras en Pali.
somatha they mean calm. Now you learn the first one, somatha, bhavana, or somatha, kammathan. That means practice training until your mind calm. Bhavana. Yeah, bhavana, that means training or practice.
Bhavana quiere decir entrenar y practicar.
Yeah. So anything you need to do. If you don't do, you never finish, never done.
Cualquier cosa que necesitas
You
hacer,
can
si no lo
you can
haces,
say
será.
you can say I do, I know, but you don't do.
Tú puedes decir yo
You need to
sé,
do.
yo lo hago, pero no lo haces.
That means bhavana, you can say practice too.
Eso quiere decir
Practice,
bhavana,
practice,
practica
practice.
y hace.
That's why we call meditation practice.
Es por lo que llamamos práctica de
That
meditación de
means
calma.
you do your mind, train your mind,
Tú entrenas
practice
tu
your
mente,
mind until you feel peace and happy, and your mind
te
calm.
sientas feliz y calmada hasta que tu mente está
See, when your mind calm, your mind, if you get to the deep calm, that means we call it appana. Appana, that means deep calmness.
Cuando entran ustedes en una meditación y están calmados más profundamente, se llama apana.
Remember, we talk about in the morning, we depend on emotion outside.
Recuerdan que en la mañana les expliqué que dependemos de las emociones de
See, that's
afuera.
why like, don't like,
Me gusta,
and you depend on that, that's why hurt you.
Nosotros dependemos de eso para que nos hieran o no.
And make you suffering too.
Y eso te hace sufrir también.
See, when your mind is stable, calm, stable, whatever emotion outside you hear, you see, you don't feel depend on that. Your mind still calm. That's why we call calm meditation. See, the second one train the mind until the mind go through to understand, clear, and that's why wisdom coming.
Vamos a hacer es entrenar la mente en una forma más profunda, en donde vamos a encontrar el entendimiento dentro de uno mismo. Es ver dentro de nosotros.
See, wisdom, you find out the truth about life.
Con esta meditación tú encuentras la verdad de la vida.
See, this is the two kind of practice.
Por lo tanto, hay dos clases de práctica de meditación.
But before to the second one, the insight meditation, we need to train the first one first.
Tienen que entrenar y conseguir perfeccionar la de calma primero.
The way calm meditation.
La meditación de calma
and for calm meditation, you need to have your technique.
Pero para que puedan entrar en una meditación de calma, tienen que tener una técnica.
Someone say, "Oh, I don't can sit meditate. When I sit, my mind run everywhere.
Recuerden, muchas veces la gente dice, yo no me puedo sentar a meditar, mi mente está por donde quiera.
I want my mind
Quiero mi
calm,
mente
stable.
calmada y
I don't want my
estable.
mind think everything outside."
Pero mi mente anda en todos lados por fuera, no la puedo controlar.
You don't can because the mind still like that.
Claro que no puedes porque la mente no está entrenada y siempre ha sido así.
Now, when you use the technique,
Ahora, cuando tú usas esta
you
técnica,
contemplate this technique, your mind will be shut down and calm,
aplicas esta
calm.
técnica, tu mente va a estar
Balance
encerrada
with
completamente
many,
interno, no
because
emociones
you
externas.
let the mind focus one object,
Solamente vas a enfocarte en un solo objeto.
we can say one subject. What subject?
Puedes decir objeto o sujeto.
You can choose
Escoge
each
uno.
one in 40, have 40.
Y aquí podemos escoger uno en 40 objetos.
But you choose only one.
Pero escoges uno solamente.
And I know some of you still use this, some
Muchos de
technique.
ustedes usan esta
Sí.
técnica, la primera técnica que les voy a enseñar.
The one lecture today, I explain about the technique, how to calm meditation by use your breath, your breathing.
El día de hoy se las voy a explicar.
Use your breathing to concentrate your mind.
Su respiración. Solamente se van a enfocar en eso, su respiración. Un objeto, un
But the breathing, you need to with sati mindfulness.
Cuando ustedes van a respirar en calma de meditación, tienen que tener sati.
Remember, in the morning we remind you,
Su atención plena.
you need sati mindfulness
Necesitan sati,
and
atención plena.
full comprehension anytime.
Atención total, sampanya.
See, when you use the sati mindfulness with the breathing, what to do? What to do?
La sati, que es la meditación con plenitud,
And
vas a poder enfocar en un solo objeto.
we call the name Anapanasati.
Esta meditación la llamamos en Pali Anapanasati.
Anapana, that means breathing in, breathing
Quiere
out.
decir, inhala y
See?
exhala.
Breathing in, breathing out.
Exhala.
Inhale, exhale. You breathing in, you breathing out. See, since we born, we still breathing, right?
Desde el día que nacimos estamos respirando.
But we never use breathing for concentrate the mind.
Nosotros utilizamos la
You
respiración para
feel,
concentrarnos.
you feel like nothing. You just breathing in and out. You don't care.
Respiramos, nunca pensamos, bueno, estamos respirando.
Now when we come meditation, Buddha say, use your breath to concentrate your mind.
Tu respiración para concentrarte.
Because when your mind concentrates with the breathing, that means you focus on the breathing only. That's why we call one subject. One subject. Mostly the mind depends on many subjects, many emotions. Now when you let your mind focus on one subject, that means Anapanasati and contemplation about your breathing until your mind relax and recognize about your breathing. And after that, you learn about the breathing also. How you learn about your breathing? How you learn? How you learn about your breathing? See, when you learn, it means your mind needs to focus, understand it. So when your mind focus, understand, you can feel your mind don't go anywhere with another emotion. See, that's why we call technique to train the mind to be calm by Anapanasati. Mindfulness of breathing. Mindfulness of breathing. The Buddha taught about Anapanasati
Buda enseñó la respiración de
for the
Anapanasati
monk
a los
how to
monjes
meditation,
cómo mantener en su meditación.
and he say,
Y él dijo,
if you use
si tú
Anapanasati,
utilizas Anapanasati,
mindfulness of breathing, he say,
atención plena en
deep
meditación,
breathe in and breathe out. The technique have
la técnica
16 states.
te vas a enfocar en
You know 16 steps,
16
1 to
pasos,
16.
1 a 16.
That's why
Puedes aprender
when you're
cómo
training your
controlar tu
mind,
respiración.
your mind will follow up the first step,
Vas
second
siguiendo
step,
del primer paso al
quality.
segundo.
The mind more quality higher until
Mientras más
under the
vas
16
escalando
one.
hasta llegar al piso 16,
Three, four today we don't can speak complete 16 either.
completa comprensión.
I try to let you learn about. If you remember last time I talked about 1 to 4, right?
Si recuerdan
One
vez pasada
step
que
to
vieron,
4 step.
yo hablé de 4 estados para respirar.
1 step to 4 step, your mind already calm down.
Esos 4 estados, tu mente va a estar
And let 8, 9, 10 until 16.
después de que ya el octavo llegando al 16. Es 4 pasos, los primeros 4.
You know what with the monk, you say, oh monk,
Lo que Buda dijo a los monjes,
if you practice your mind
monjes, si ustedes
with
practican su
Anapanasati,
con atención plena,
when you
la
practice
respiración,
Anapanasati
ustedes practicando
to be
la
perfect
respiración, va a
practice,
hacer su respiración
you will
perfecta.
be in the understand and in
Ustedes
the
llegar a su
foundation
respiración
of the mind.
de los cimientos de la mente,
Why
es
he
completar la
say
perfección de
you
la
will
respiración.
train the 4 foundation of the mind.
Entrenas los 4
This we can
cimientos de
try
la
to
mente.
keep remember. Why what does say when you complete perfect 16 steps,
Buda dijo que tenemos que
you will
completar 16
gain to,
pasos.
you will get to
Vas llegando
4 foundation of the mind.
para
What do you mean
llegar a
4
los
foundation of the
4
mind?
cimientos de la meditación, necesitas
4
completar 16
foundation of the mind.
pasos en tu respiración. Tenemos 4 cimientos
คือถ้าทำสมาธิโดยการใช้ลมหายใจเข้าออกทำให้นี้ให้ดีแล้วเต็มที่แล้วเนี่ยจะเข้าถึงฐานของสติ4ฐานเนี่ย we talk about after you maintain Anapanasati you will gain your 4 foundation of the mind
La respiración son los 4 cimientos de
สติปัฏฐาน right
Satipatthana son los 4 cimientos y nos
and
van a encontrar.
สติปัฏฐาน we will keep the lecture another day don't
Esta
today
lectura de los 4 cimientos
okay
de la mente se llama.
we will plan about it later.
Él nos lo va a enseñar en otra de las lecturas. Por lo pronto nos enfocaremos en lo que es.
See when you train your Satipatthana,
Cuando ustedes aprendan los
you
4
gain
cimientos de la
complete,
mente, que es
perfect
Satipatthana,
4 foundation of the mind. You
ustedes
will gain
completan
your the Poshanka, that the way to enlightenment.
Cuando ustedes completan los 4
You know the
cimientos,
enlightenment became the Buddha, became the one who know.
cuando ustedes completen los 4 cimientos de la meditación, ustedes van a entrar en una pachanga.
That means
Pues aunque
you practice in 4 foundation until you be higher, completed. You will gain to 7 Poshanka.
entrenan lo que son los 7 factores para la iluminación.
7 Poshanka, that the factor to be enlightened one, to be
Son los
enlightened
7
one.
factores para la iluminación, se llama pachanga. Pachanga.
Poshanka, we go on. Now don't worry about Satipatthana, 7 Poshanka, because this are more about detail about it. This part of Dhamma you need to know. But later you will understand anyway. That will be important one. Now we want to focus on Anapanasati only. Okay? mark down Satipatthana, 4 foundation of the mind, and 7 factor did the way to enlightened one. See, if you want to be the Buddha, be enlightened one person, be the Buddha, you need to have 7 factors. Important. We try to add 7 portions. When we have time in here, we try to add it, okay? Now we come back to Anapanasati, the topic today. And the Buddha say with the monk, oh monk, you need to look the place convenient. See, like all of you, when you want to meditate, you need to see where I sit and make me comfortable. You need to know yourself where I sit and make me can convenient to sit it. See, and Buddha recommend the monk say, okay, you go to the forest. Forest nobody. Go to forest nobody bother you. And go to under shade of the tree. She sit out the tree. She like an oak tree or some tree. Nobody bother you. Or the empty building. And sit down, sit down right and left, your leg, cross the leg, right and left. Cross the leg, right and left. But you don't need to follow it because some of we don't can sit or cross the leg, right? But if you want to try next time, you can do that. Don't worry this one. If when you cross the leg, try to sit down straight, right or left, cut out worry, relax, and concentration your mind with the breathing now, and become first state. See, that's why when you sit meditate, when you follow it, you will in the right practice. What first step? What first step? You need to breathing in, breathing out. What first step? You remember first step you need to know? First step, your mind, concentrate your breathing. The mind, that knowledge of the nature we already spoke in the morning. Now your mind know your breathing. Know first step of the breathing. Concentrate the breathing, your mind with the breathing to know. I know I breathing. Now you know your breathing. I know I breathing in. Long breathing. After that, breathing in, you need to breathing out, right? Right? I know I breathing out long. Look like easy, but not easy. Why easy? Because you still breathing every day. You have your experience. That's what I say. You breathing every day, any moment, but you never care about your breathing. Now we need to use your breathing to train the mind to become. Now you know first step. See when you're breathing in, I know long breathing. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out long breathing. See the mind learn to know about the breathing, but don't push it, don't push. Breathing automatically relax. Why we say long breathing first day? Because normally everyone breathing in and out, long breathing You see, like now you sit, you breathing,
Exhalo profundo a su
right?
paso.
You breathing normal, long breath.
Ustedes respiran profundo, inhalan.
See, you can learn from your experience.
Y ustedes están aprendiendo de parte de su experiencia.
When you really understand, oh, I see now. The way I'm breathing in, I feel it. I feel long breathing.
Ahora ya siento cuando inhalo profundo.
In and out.
Profundo.
That's why you need
Exhalo profundo.
to experience from yourself.
Necesitas que tener experiencia.
And when you realize you are breathing in and out, long breathing, that's why you part this state.
En que estás inhalando y exhalando, y así completarás el primer paso.
See, when you part this state,
Cuando pasas este paso,
sometimes when you're breathing,
algunas veces cuando estás respirando,
sometimes short breathing too, right?
también hay
You feel
respiración
short
corta.
breathing sometimes? How short breathing?
Nosotros respiramos
When you have short breathing,
muy corto cuando estamos nerviosos, cuando acabamos de correr.
what short breathing becomes to you sometimes? You can
Cuando
pay
ustedes
attention.
respiran muy rápido, ¿por qué lo hacen?
See, I say normally we breathing long breathing,
No,
but I say sometimes short breathing.
la gente
Where short breathing
normalmente
come from?
respira con profundo.
And I
Lo
say,
haces corto, ¿por qué lo haces?
let the mind breathing like a nature, don't push it.
Ustedes nada más, la mente respira como naturalmente, no empujen.
You see, if sometimes
Inhalación profunda.
you scare something, right?
A veces
You
algo
scary.
te asusta, estás muy asustado.
Sometimes you see something you scary.
Ves algo y te
Ah.
sobresaltas y respiras.
You walk and something pass by and you
Vas
scary.
corriendo y te
And
asusta
how
algo.
you're breathing? How you're breathing?
¿Cómo respiras rápido?
How you're breathing?
¿Cómo respiras?
Right? Short.
Respiras cuando estás asustado.
But people who training, they're mindful. I know I'm breathing in short. I know I'm breathing out short, you see.
Exhalando profundo y
Sí.
cuando lo hacen corto, decir lo mismo. Tú
Understand.
estás con atención plena.
Or sometimes you do some work. What you do some work at home?
Estás haciendo algún
What you do?
trabajo. ¿En qué
Clean the
trabajas?
house, mop the house.
¿Limpias la casa o
After you finish,
cuando tú
how you
terminas,
feel?
¿qué haces? ¿Cómo te
If
sientes?
you,
¿Estás cansado
right?
de todo lo que trabajaste?
Because you work continue and you feel tired. That's why the breathing short.
Cuando estás cansado, empiezas a respirar muy corto.
See, that's the way we learn the truth how we living.
Es la forma en la que nosotros aprendemos nuestra vida.
Or sometimes you walking.
Unas veces estás
You walk,
caminando,
exercise, right? You walk. You want to exercise.
caminando rápido.
And when you stop to walk,
Cuando te paras,
how you feel?
¿cómo
Breathing.
te sientes respirando?
See, short breathing.
Otra vez, respiración corta.
Now you understand now two step already.
Ahora ya entendieron los pasos.
That's why when you sit anytime, use this step to watching and learn it. Okay? And when your mind focus on the breathing in, breathing out, short breathing, long breathing, you can feel your mind don't run, don't go anywhere. The emotion.
No tiene ninguna emoción.
That's why we call this is a technique. Technique with
Esta técnica
for your mind to concentrate only one subject. ก็บอกว่าเอาอารมณ์มาให้อยู่กับจิตอารมณ์เดียวคือลมไม่ได้เข้าออกแล้วจิตมันจะไปอยู่กับอย่างอื่นแล้วต่อไปพอมันเราก็ค่อยผ่านไปเองอยู่กับความสงบอย่างเดียว After that you will gain your experience you will be living in your daily life with mindfulness because you already training. See now, like you sit in here, after you pass first step, second step, you already see it. You already have feeling. Your mind will be calm already. And after that, you will continue to the third step. Number 3 step. What third step say? The first one, long breathing. Second one, short breathing. About the about the third one?
¿Qué tal el tercero?
The third one,
El
all
tercero
breathing.
es todo la respiración.
All breathing. What does it mean,
Toda la
all breathing?
respiración, ¿qué quiere decir?
เขาเรียกว่ารู้กองลมหรือลมทั้งหมด ตอนแรกมันสั้นยาว ตอนที่สามเนี่ยรู้ทั้งหมด all breathing.
Todas las respiraciones son.
All breathing, that mean
Eso quiere decir.
how you breathing in,
¿Cómo estás
where you start,
ahora? ¿Cómo
where you
empiezas?
start breathing,
Cuando empiezas a respirar,
where you
¿dónde
start breathing,
empiezas?
from the ear, from the
¿Del
eye,
oído, del ojo?
how you start breathing, beginning of breathing, how you
¿Cómo
start,
empiezas tú a respirar? ¿Por dónde?
where you start breathing, ear, eye, oh, nose, okay.
Por la nariz.
Remember, you have the eye to see,
Tenemos el ojo para ver,
you have the ear to
el
listening,
oído para
Ah.
escuchar,
you have the nose for breathing,
tu nariz para respirar,
you have the mouth to talk.
tienes tu boca para hablar,
Right?
hablar.
That's why I ask you how you beginning to breathing. You say the nose.
Les pregunto, ¿por dónde
For
empiezan a
make sure
respirar?
we use
Tu nariz.
top of the nose.
Estén
Top,
seguras
top,
que en la punta de su
top of the
nariz.
nose. Now when we learn about all breathing,
Ahora que aprendemos
easy to
acerca de
understand
todas las
because you know
respiraciones,
how you beginning breathing.
cómo empiezan a
You see,
respirar en la
you play
nariz.
with it when you sit it.
Tú estás
And your mind still make sure the Lord,
pero tu mente está
the Lord that means
concentrada y
you
está segura
focus and learning.
que está
That's why
respirando.
we call all breathing.
Cuando tienes
Because when you're breathing in,
respiraciones
where the air go, where the air
¿a
go,
dónde va el aire cuando ustedes hacen una
everywhere,
respiración
right?
abdominal? Es de todo el
Breathing in,
cuerpo. Ustedes
the
respiran
air
por
go to your
el
stomach.
aire va hacia
To
el estómago. Cada
that's
célula
why
del cuerpo
the air work with four elements together.
¿Por qué? Porque estamos
Especially
con elementos.
the air work with the blood because circulation.
El aire es el que ayuda a la
See,
circulación en las células.
you can see when the air
Puedes ver
and
cuando
the
el
blood
aire,
don't work too good, you feel don't feel good in your body.
cuando el aire no pasa bien, ustedes sienten
ภาษาไทยก็บอกเลือดไม่ดีลมไม่ดีมันไม่รู้เกิดอะไรขึ้น Problem about the blood
estamos,
problem because the breathing like a pump
problemas para respirar.
to pump out the air circulation body.
Cuando nosotros estamos respirando es
See?
a través de cada poro.
Remember, in our body, the air everywhere.
El aire está en todo
All
nuestro
of
cuerpo.
part the body depend on the breathing.
Cada parte del
And the blood that mean the earth,
y si
the
nosotros
the blood that mean the blood that mean the water, that we call water element.
ahora la
The air that mean
sangre es la
that
que
mean
el aire hace que
work
la
together.
sangre. Y cuando la
See,
sangre
when we
está
learn about
alterada,
all
se
breathing, that
mete
mean
dentro del agua.
when you breathing in, the air go everywhere in the
Así
body.
que yo les estoy diciendo que cuando ustedes inhalan profundo es todo su cuerpo, cada célula, cada lugar.
Now you feel relaxed, you feel calmer.
Ligeras, calmadas.
Now third step already.
Ahora ese fue el tercer paso.
Confused 1, 2, 3,
¿Ya
confused? No.
completamos tres? ¿Tienen alguno?
That's why when you sit, you need to follow all of it.
Por eso les dije que tenemos que seguir los cuatro muy bien.
And I know if you follow this one, you will feel relaxed, you will feel calm,
Siguen estas instrucciones, ustedes se van a
and
sentir
body light
calmadas,
up,
su cuerpo
body light up. You don't feel heavy.
ustedes no van a sentirse pesadas.
Now, when you go to complete third stage,
Ahora cuando ustedes completan el
you
tercer
can
paso,
feel the air go
sienten
everywhere.
que su aire va en todo su cuerpo.
Or another thing
Hay otra cosa.
for third step, you
Para el
can
tercer paso,
focus the breathing
si se les olvida la respiración,
where you beginning to breathing, right? When I ask you about where you start to breathing, you say top of the nose, right? Okay. Let your mind focus
por la nariz.
on the breathing. I know I'm breathing in. I start from top of my nose. Your mind tell you.
Desde
You don't can see the breathing from the eye, right? But your mind know. Your mind know. And you can use another technique, addition. Addition with the all breathing by follow in and follow out. How you follow in? How you follow out? How you follow in, follow out? When you're breathing in, you know, top of your nose, let your mind focus on the breathing, follow. And you feel where the end of the breathing. Top of your nose, and you follow where the end. You feel like a stomach, right? You feel like a stop in the stomach. And after that, breathing out. No? After that, you're breathing out, right? When you're breathing out, you follow out. See, and breathing in again, follow in again. To understand, make sure clear. That's why you need to know exactly. I start to breathing in. I beginning. I start from top of my nose. Start beginning. Beginning top of my nose and the end where? Where you the end? Stomach, right? The end my stomach. Now when you're breathing out, you start from where you start. From your stomach, right? Stomach, you breathing out, you follow again. And the end where? Top of your nose. See, anything you learn about your life, about yourself. See, the problem, since you born, you never care anything about your life. You lose. You don't get anything. You breathing, you throw away, you lost. หายใจทิ้งไปวันๆไม่ได้อะไร หายใจออกหายใจเข้าไม่รู้เรื่องว่าหายใจอะไรไม่ได้สักอย่างอยู่รอดอินไทยเซขาดทุนชีวิตขาดทุนอยู่รอด everything get anything you don't get anything anything life don't get anything because you breathing in you breathing out without you don't know anything until the last breathing. You know last breathing? You know last breathing? When the last breathing? You know when the last breathing? The last breathing. The last breathing, that means you don't breathing anymore. See, when that's why now you see it. Without breathing, we die for sure. Surely we die. See, breathing in, not breathing out. What happened? Breathing out, not breathing in. What happened? Say bye. See, you learn about your life to understand it. And Buddha said, use this technique to train the mind to be calm. See, now we beginning to understand it. And use this technique. Now, continue become the fourth. See, I told you already, I don't, this time I need to speak four only, because you can use four for your experience to learning. The fourth step we call the, that means you don't put your long breathing, short breathing, or breathing, you just relax. Because we try to concentrate long breathing already, concentrate short breathing already, concentrate all breathing already. Now we try to relax. We can withdraw. withdraw from the breathing. No, withdraw from the breathing. We don't forget on long breathing. We don't forget in short breathing. We don't forget on all breathing. We just relax and watching and see.
Ya no se van a estar fijando en la inhalación profunda o corta. Solamente van a estar relajados.
And learning, study. Why I say learning, study? Learning to know, study to know how my mind, how quality, how calm, how relaxed. You the one to see it. And when you see it, your mind will know right away. And the mind will remember. This is the fourth step. You see, when you beginning, you look like you try to focus, right? Try to put yourself to do it. But now when your mind calm, stable, you let the body relax, the mind relax. Like a captain, you know captain? You know captain? Captain, when you fly with your airline come here, captain control the airplane, right? Remember when you get in the airplane, and captain say, please put your back seat straight and use your seatbelt, right? Captain say, we will take off few minutes. And you can see the engine strong, like that, right? Take off maybe 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 10,000 feet, until the airplane stable. And after they say, now you relax, you can take out the seatbelt, because the airplane already smooth. The same thing you train the mind. When your mind is stable, calm, you just mindful. You just careful. How mindful, careful. We already spoke in the morning. Sati, mindfulness. You don't know, maybe the airplane will fall down. From smoothly, maybe the weather, something make the airplane like this. That's why you need to have your sati. Mindfulness. Full comprehension. See, you do like this until you finish sit meditation and say, okay, today for mine, I already enough. I sit 15 minutes, 30 minutes already. I need to finish my meditation, and I know I complete.
Ahora ustedes mismos van a saber, completé mi meditación, relajados, calmados, concentrados.
See, this four state, the technique. I don't know. I think some of you have experience about it, right? I saw when you sit you use your breathing too, right? But if you follow this step, you will have your own practice, and you know what you're doing. Remember when Buddha taught the monks, say, when we use mindfulness of breathing to train the mind, and we practice until we perfect, okay, you will train to the four foundation of the mind. Four foundation of the mind. Why he say that? Because to breathing in, breathing out, follow step. How many steps? How many steps? I already spoke 4 already. We have more. How many together? 16. Now you need to do more. You need to do more. Don't complete yet. When you complete, you will fly right away.
Ustedes cuando completen los 16 van a volar.
You will fly because your body light.
Ustedes van a estar tan ligeras que
Your
van a
body
volar.
up.
Para arriba, arriba.
See, that's why I will speak for foundation of the mind, maybe 2 more days, or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think. We have the topic for foundation of the mind. You see in your schedule. That's why today I would let you know I complete 4 stages. That complete one for foundation of the mind, the number 1. The number 1, Kayanupassana, contemplation of the body. It is the foundation of the body, derived from 16 states, 1 to 4. Tomorrow, yes. 1 to 4, that's the body foundation. After that, we can add numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, become the 4 more. That's why we call Vedana Nupassana, contemplation of the feeling. Another 4 foundation. And after that, you still continue to meditate until you go to the 9th state. 9, 10, 11, 12, right? And you will got the 3rd foundation. We call Citta Nupassana. What do you mean Citta? What do you mean Citta? I just tell some in the morning Citta. Citta, they mean the mind, right? Consciousness. Citta means consciousness. And you will complete foundation of the mind, contemplation of the mind, to see how the mind peaceful, the mind relaxed, the mind clean, the mind clear, the mind have anything in there, have angry anger, the mind have loving kindness, compassion. And after that have 4 more, the last one. They mean from 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16, that higher, we call Dhammanupassana, contemplation phenomena, part of our living. Dhamma is a nature. You learn about wholesome, unwholesome, good or bad, kusala, akusala, the way you react, the way you action. Wholesome good, unwholesome bad. See? Okay, now we complete 4 stages. And I hope you understand this technique. From now, after we finish sermon, you can use this technique, because after that you can do yourself longer. Okay? Use 4 steps to. And when we have time, I try to continue, finish 16 steps, add 4 more. Because any you practice, you need to know, you need to pass any step. You need to pass from, don't mean about you read on, you done. You need to practice until you gain experience. You have your experience. You know, I passed this step. I arrived this step. Now you see, before we talk about meditation, many people think about meditation, just close the eye. Now when you come learn, don't only close the eye. That's the way you train the mind to develop mind, to gain your calm meditation, to gain your wisdom, your knowledge. That's why we talk about meditation. That means to train our mind to be better, to make our life better,
entrenarnos nosotros a ser
to living
mejores,
with the successful.
a vivir mejor.
See, important.
Es muy importante que entrenemos en esta
Okay, now almost 1 o'clock. We almost hours speak already, right? Like a 50 minutes already. And I think I need to finish this
Entonces ya terminamos ahorita casi una hora.
necessitamos technique
terminar este sermón,
for
técnica,
expand about
donde les acabo de
a
explicar
part of meditation by the
una parte del que
Anapanasati.
se llama la
And
respiración
you can,
Anapanasati.
we can sit together
Y ahora vamos a estar
by
sentados y
use
meditar
4
juntos,
steps of practice.
utilizando y practicando
And
los
then why
cuatro
the way you
estados.
practice, you
Y
can learn
así
more about it. Okay.
después de que practiquen, ustedes lo comprenderán mejor.
And after that, we try to follow the schedule we have in the sheet, what we do, because after that, we will add about walk meditate also.
Después de que terminemos la meditación,
And
vamos
after
a ir a
that,
meditación
you
de
can
caminata.
switch training with sitting and walking,
Vamos a
sitting
entrenar,
and
a
walking.
sentarnos y a caminar.
Okay, because that's why for 5 days I would like you learn a lot more until you see so many things.